Introducing first, standing to my right, and standing 7 feet tall, he is the Skyscraper, Kurt Barron! And his opponent standing to my left, weighing 102 kilos, he is the blue chip athlete, Dean Brady!
Sean, I noticed you could...
Can I change my pick?
Just getting some advice on the way out from exactly your pick. Then you still going with your pick tonight, Sean? Still going for Kurt Barron as your pick, are we?
No. You know what? No.
You're changing your mind.
I'm changing my mind. I'm going with my heart rather than my head.
So you're now going for Dean Brady?
You know what? I am. And it should have been my pick all along, because if this man can get this far with the injuries that he has, with the problems that he's had, with the obstacles in his way, then a Skyscraper is going to be no problem for him.
That's a big call, Sean, and that is absolutely your heart talking and not your head. You're talking about a Skyscraper who has, let's face it, pretty much
bad attitude.
Breezed his way through to this point against a man who has, let's face it, managed to get here by cheating, by having referees' decisions and interference to get in here.
I think you're over-gilding the lily there, Tyler
Absolutely
Daniels.
not, Sean Fuster.
Nonetheless, here we go.
I am looking forward to this, Sean. One of these men is about to walk out of here immortalised as a strength cup holder, and the other one's going to be your pick. Mind you, you've covered both bases, because so far tonight you have picked both of these men.
Well, that's why I decided to keep quiet, because I thought that way anyway. These two sizing each other up now. And you know, Tyler Daniels, bad arm or not, you're looking at the powerhouse of Riot City Wrestling against the entire building of Riot City Wrestling.
Look, what Dean Brady lacks in height, he certainly makes up for in power. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup indeed.
I remember there was a time where we had never seen Big Brody Marshall taken off his feet. The first person to do it, Dean Brady. I remember a time where we'd never seen Grimm get suplexed. The first person to do it, Dean Brady, and that's why, look at that strength. But look at that target.
He did that with 2 strong arms though, Sean, and he doesn't have that up his sleeve tonight.
Yes, and the Skyscraper is even bigger again than both of those legends of the Riot City Wrestling faithful.
And every time he takes impact to that shoulder, Sean, it weakens it just a little bit more and more.
Something we talk about professional wrestling, how many times can you land? Look at that! Look at the power! Still not enough though. Got him. Brady's got him up!
But he escapes again, Sean.
Straight into that injured shoulder. Ring post first.
Kurt Barron's calling it early, Sean. He's saying it's already over.
Big impact, and that's what I was saying. We talk in professional wrestling, how many times can you take that impact? Cover, nothing. How many times can you withstand that before your time is up? Has Dean Brady reached the end of that time tonight?
Well, this could, literally, if he is truly injured the way we think he might be, this could be a career-limiting match right now.
Don't say that. We do not want to see that
Well,
happen.
I'm just calling it, Sean. If he is as injured as we think he is, every time he takes these bumps like this and this huge impact from this huge man, it could be limiting that career.
Brady now fighting back, but Barron just taking his time. Again, another big one-handed scoop slam. That was almost a throw.
Yes, that wasn't a scoop slam, Sean. He threw him across the ring.
Brady wisely rolling out, or perhaps semi-consciously rolling out.
Kurt Barron not content to let that happen though.
Well, that's showing the veteran instincts that are forming in this young man. A lot of people would just let that lie, but he wants that win. He's going after him. Oh my God! Brady can't hold him up still, but Barron, no such problems, onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Tyler Daniels, what is it like to land on that apron? I gotta know.
I can help you find out later.
Not like that, just tell me from experience.
Oh, look, for someone who's conditioned for it and as strong as I am, it's a walk in the park, Sean. For someone like yourself, you remember the old Rice Bubbles motto, snap, crackle and pop? So you talked about Kurt Barron, the veteran instinct that's building him when he went out and stalked Dean Brady. I don't know so much if it's the veteran instinct or it's just a vicious streak that this man has.
Killer instinct.
Either way, he's absolutely doing the right thing. He's staying on Dean Brady here. He's not giving him a chance to recover.
Oh! And that we know that is one weak spot that the Skyscraper does have, but not for very long. My God, what is that? 4 scoop slams so far?
At least.
From that height, here comes number 5. Normally we're counting suplexes. Could he go for 6? He is. My God!
We saw 5 huge German suplexes in the other semi-final that Dean Brady gave to Rocky Minero. But
That's
I'm telling you
got to
right
be it.
the impact of those slams from Kurt Barron is equal, if not greater, than the impact of those German suplexes to Rocky Minero earlier. And Rocky Minero didn't have the bad shoulder that Dean Brady has.
Tyler, you said it earlier. My heart picks Dean Brady. My head picks the Skyscraper. This is why. Both of these men, attitude notwithstanding, will make a worthy #1 contender and a worthy strength cup holder.
I tell you what, there are 2 men backstage who are about to go to war who I guarantee you are watching on, knowing that no matter what happens tonight, one of them is facing one of these guys.
Brady, 3-point stance, comes in. Big impact. Lines him up for a punch. I thought he was going for a skyliner there himself. But even now, Barron will not fall. 2. Third strike to the head, misses. Skyliner, no, ducks it. Got him, spinebuster. Can he keep him down? No, just the 2 count. How much must this be playing on the minds of Zach Sabbath and Matt Hayter?
That's my point, Sean.
I was going back to your point.
Those men are watching this intently, I guarantee it, and they're watching right now. Who would I rather face? A very vicious, fired-up Dean Brady with one arm, or an absolute animal that stands 7 feet tall?
You know what? Neither of those are good prospects.
Absolutely not.
Barron lining up for a second big clothesline. Brady catches him. He's got him. Over he goes. The strength of Brady, but can't keep him down.
I'm not sure if you've watched, Sean, but I've been watching the last couple of minutes, and even though Dean Brady is giving these huge moves and this impact, every time he does, that left arm of his just cranes in a little bit. It is not 100%. It is definitely taking its toll. He can't hold it properly.
All he needs to do is get through this match, Tyler Daniels. Then he's got a month to recover before Super Clash 2.
The push away in the second clothesline, but he can't drop Kurt Barron.
There's less power in the pullback. There's plenty of power in the right arm, but not as much in the left. Ducks the Skyliner again. Still can't knock him off his feet. Brady winds up, and again, down to 1 knee.
Well, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, Sean, but he hasn't been able to make Kurt Barron fall just yet.
Barron, oh my God!
Dean Brady looks out on his feet.
He's about to be out off the floor. Barron, what is he doing? Big crucifix powerbomb style move here. Oh, crucifix toss.
That could be. This is it. We've got our
Brady's
Strength
out.
Cup winner. Here we go.
Just the 2 again.
He kicked out. I cannot believe he kicked out from that.
The blue chip athlete will not stay down. And hear this crowd willing the blue chip athlete back into the match. Remonstrating with the refs, not going to help you, Barron.
Kurt Barron has had a very good game plan to stay on top of Dean Brady this whole time. He needs to kick that.
Small package. Not enough. Dean now going for the ground game with a crossface. perfect ring positioning. Got to get those legs tucked back, get that big arm behind the Skyscraper.
The Skyscraper, he's too big, Sean. The leverage and the length of his body and arms is able to swing his body around.
Brady hasn't quite got all of it, but he's got him perfectly in the middle of the ring. It might even be enough just to get Barrington. No, gets his foot on the ropes.
Sean, you said middle of the ring, and you're right. The length of the legs of the Skyscraper, though, means the middle of the ring for you and I, or for me, is still close enough to break that hold.
Unbelievable.
Get to the rope and breaks that. Brady now.
Goes in, wants another big suplex. He's got him!
A huge German suplex. He's looking to knock that Skyscraper down.
That was like a gunshot going off, and Brady is pumped. He's ready. Can feel it. Skyliner! Skyliner out of nowhere!
Oh, he felt it, Sean.
Cover! He got him!
That's it.
Residents of Riot City, your winner, new #1 contender and winner of the Strength Cup for 2019, the Skyscraper, Kurt Barron!
The Skyscraper has joined the halls of the Immortals, Tyler Daniels, etching his name on one of the most prestigious cups in all of Australian wrestling.
Absolutely, Sean. I'm going to put it this way to you, all pun intended. We have just seen the biggest victory in the Strength Cup ever.
Absolutely.
Kurt Barrett has just made himself the biggest name to ever hold that cup.
Which makes him the biggest threat to the RCW Championship that's ever existed.
Good luck to Zach Sabbath or Matt Hayter, whoever comes out tonight as the champion. That's what you've got to look forward to, Sean.
This man, this impressive man, is now an impressive #1 contender. And the future of Riot City Wrestling is in the hands of a 7-foot tall Skyscraper.